Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon Modded. In the previous episode we had some more successful expeditions, rather short ones though, so I think I may be changing that up. As we do have a apprentice level medium mission, which I'm guessing triggers some sort of town event called Silence in the Crypts. Now, we could go after the boss, but one, I don't think I'm quite ready for that yet. And two, I want to level up one of my A-team members up to level 2. Plus, I feel like that Silence in the Crypts event might just help me out here. That and I don't want the Pallid Mask. It's nice, but nah. Plus 40% stress is kind of killing it for me. So let's get our usual roster. Gibbard and Corbon. Now, because this is a medium mission, we finally get to show off the camping set of skills. Yes, firewood and camping. We also have quest items that we need to complete this whole thing. And because it's a medium quest, we're going to want to bring in along a lot more food and torches. I typically bring along 12, but I think I'll bring along 20 in this case. And as for torches, I think I'll go for... I think double will be just enough. Let's bring along an extra key. Never know when you're going to need those. Let's see, anything else? We are going into the ruins, so if we encounter an Iron Maiden is what I was going to say. I'd say bring along some medicinal herbs. And I believe that should be enough. See you guys once it's loaded.
Can the defiled be consecrated? Can the fallen find rest?
Now, as you can see, the map is a lot bigger than it is on the shorter quests. Now, thankfully, we did get a scouting, which means we know the location of one of the quest objects. 2 of them, actually. We might get through this a lot quicker than I thought. And a map, which doesn't do us too much good. Actually, it did us a fair amount of good. Don't know what's in that room. Could be the last quest location, could be nothing. But we won't know until we get there. Now, thankfully, because of the scouting, we also know where there are a bunch of empty rooms. Of course, there may or may not be battles in here, but hey. Won't know until we get there. Got surprised. And let's just take one of them outright.
Executed with impunity.
Nice. Right away. Let's see. Let's get some emboldening vapors on our Crusader so we can possibly take them both out with one shot.
Begone, fiend.
Not quite, but damn close. With that, I'll be able to finish them off with judgment.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, enemies aren't going to be much tougher on a medium quest. It's just that you're probably going to be facing a lot of them. Yeah, 2 stress inducers. Not quite what I like to see.
Back to the pit.
Alright, got one of them. Almost got the other. Let's finish them off with a duelist advance.
Another one falls.
And leave no corpse. Just how I like it. Yeah, figures he wouldn't go after my guy now that I've got a riposte on him. Yeah, not sure a Plague Grenade would do any good, so let's clear that corpse. Get them up to the front where we can do a lot of damage to them. Or not at all, because they dodge. Now, what good is a riposte if they won't use it against me, or if they won't attack me?
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
Not that it matters much, it seems.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
More scouting. Some treasure. Not sure if it's worth going 2 battles for it, but fortune favors the bold. Did not intend for her to be the one to do that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, I intend to, narrator. I intend to. Alright, get an Emboldened Vapors on the Crusader. And hit them with a Zealous Accusation.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
No loot. I suppose I should have expected that from a bunch of... I actually wanted to investigate that. Oh well. Got something. Plus 20% damage until camp. That will be useful with point-blank shot. Which will be wasted on a bone rabble. Oh well.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Emboldening Vapors. Using Zealous Accusation. Might use a party heal from our Vestal. Just to get that minor boost, you know, prevent them from getting close to death in the first place. You know what they say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And a critical is worth not having to deal with another corpse. Let's get a Divine Grace on our Highwayman. And a Duelist Advance. Not gonna waste a point-blank shot on a corpse. Not that it mattered either way.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yes, yes, we've heard you before. I just realized something. I didn't buy any shovels! Great.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
That's good. We can get even more damage on Gizmas for his point-blank shot.
Obliterated.
Of course he's going to resist the move. He's dead. And of course you get the minimum possible damage. As do you. Yeah, then as soon as I get a riposte, everybody's going to avoid attacking him. Because that's just how it works. Alright, let's get some healing off on him. Try and get him back up to full health. Battlefield medicine can't hurt. Yep, what'd I tell ya?
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Alright, a little bit of healing. Come on. Even the smallest amount of healing can help. Alright, let's get rid of those corpses and force him to move up. Alright, get rid of the last corpse, and then Dismas can finish him off with a point-blank shot. That is, if this doesn't do it itself. Ooh.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh wait, I don't have to go into there. Still though, I could probably stack that up with the other one I had, which I forgot to equip.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I mean, if you could consider a torch wealth, I guess. But great, I'm gonna get a lot of stress and lose a lot of light because I forgot the shovels. But that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Still though, it would be a good demonstration of the camp. Because that is the entire purpose of the camp. To take care of stress and to heal your party. Personally, I like trying to hold on to it as long as possible until I absolutely need it. Which, if you can use it at the end of the quest, in order to prevent having to send your heroes to healing, all the better. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case for me.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Yeah, and it's going to do it again. Again, not who I intended that for, but oh well. Some deeds, I could use those for the blacksmith. Let's get a divine comfort going. Good, get some stress heal. Who knows, if I'm lucky I'll get some more. Or potentially not. Who knows? Okay, let's just finish this guy off. No sense in delaying the inevitable.
This expedition at least promises success.
Knowing my luck, the last of these things will be... Wait... Yeah, all the way over here.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Who wants to bet there's going to be a shovel in here? No, but there is a new journal page. Let's see. The assault was overwhelming, with Cuthbert slain, and as Boylan fell, I was driven by rage. I leapt and drove my axe into the creature's many eyes. Purple ichor splashed my face, and my very soul shook as it bellowed. The only thing I can recall after falling swiftly was falling swiftly into blackness.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Now this time, Dismas disarms the trap. Not that everybody else couldn't use it. Alright, get rid of the bone rabble. Let's see, go for some more divine comfort. Potentially get some stress healing. Matter of fact, that's probably what I'm gonna have her doing this whole time. Alright, hit these two with a plague grenade, because though they cannot bleed, as they have no blood, they can somehow be affected by a poison. I'm not gonna question it. Makes my job easier. Ow. Not what I need. Okay, that blight's almost got him. If I can, I'll try holding out and getting a little more divine comfort going. Try and get rid of as much stress as possible. He's probably gonna die very soon anyways.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh, shoot, I forgot I had Inspiring Cry on a Crusader. I mean, that's guaranteed stress healing. Oh well.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Not gonna bother with the books. Ah, no, that's a curio. Thought it was the quest item. Wait a minute, who ate? Oh, that's right, Stress Eater. Ugh. Figures, her stress is just barely over 50.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Good, they're surprised. Maybe I can take out the Bone Courtier before before the end of this.
A powerful blow.
And now she's under 50. After I needed it. Alright, let's go for a judgment on the Arbalest, try and take him out, or at least get him as close to death as possible.
A decisive pummeling.
Yeah, it always seems to go that no matter what, they always hold on with 1 or 2 HP whenever I try to get them with a blight kill. Not gonna bother worrying about the Arbalest because he's dead. Let's see, let's get a rallying cry going.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Now let's do some swapping around, see if I can't get that divine comfort going. On. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I won't have to worry about this after all. Yes, missed my character entirely. Good. Ooh, critical heal. That'll get some stress off. Alright, let's just finish him off. Don't drag it out any more than we have to.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
No? Oh
A
well.
handsome reward for a task well performed.
Yep, I knew it at the very end. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Did I miss it somewhere? Unless it's one of these. Because it's entirely possible for the quest item to be within the hallways. Which, knowing my luck, that means it's probably one of the... Son of a bitch.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Let's see. Trampled General, Huel, dear friend, exemplary warrior, survivor of the King's War, and many sorties in these halls. Met an ignoble end. We were weary, Huel and I, as we searched for sanctuary. Weariness appears, has a murderous streak. It blinded him to the mechanism that tripped the spikes which eviscerated him. I held him as his essence slipped away. Another giant, fallen in our mad pursuit. I am alone. Now, weary but unbowed. I press on. What can I get rid of? No. I don't want to discard any of that. Can't discard that. Don't think I'm gonna need an anti-venom. See, alchemy table. I'll probably use that on my way back. There's no point in going here. Alright. Use the torch.
The light. The promise of safety.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to pause the recording, and I'm going to meet you guys back at this room right here. See you guys in a moment. Okay, we're back. Now, seeing as how we're pretty much at the end of the quest, and I'd like to take care of some of this stress, let's use our firewood.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Let's see, camping consists of 2 phases, meal phase and skill phase. During the meal phase, you choose how much they eat, which determines the recovery. Make sure you have enough food. This is why I buy up so much food when I go on a longer than short quest. Because you want to have enough to be able to do a feast. Good stress relief and healing if you need it. Now that we've taken care of that, we've got our skills, as they were called. Let's see. Now, here's something you need to know about camping. You have a chance of being ambushed at night. There are skills that can prevent that, though. Let's see. I'm not going to use Pray, because only one other character is religious. And it's not the one that I need to use it on. Let's use a Zealous Speech, because that gets all the companions. Forget not that our errand is holy and just. Light will prevail. And let's see. She's still got 17 stress, so I'm going to use Stand Tall as well. Remain vigilant, my friend. And let's see, do I have enough? No, not enough for Prey. And not enough for Bandit Sense either. Let's see, what else have we got? No. This is a good one. It can remove diseases from target. Very useful. Saves you some money at the sanatorium. Unfortunately, I've got no other skills I really want to use, so let's rest and hope for no ambush. I am ready for battle. Let them come. I've seen nothing I am not prepared for. This reminds me of that time in the Weald, just without all the spiders. Good. Oh, and camping also restores your light back to 100, so another way it is useful. Alright, quick check of the bag. Some extra gold. We got a ton of gold. You can see that there's a big difference in the rewards you'll get from the short quests and the medium quests. With that, we're done. No point in going to the room because it's empty, so let's return to the hamlet. Much richer for our troubles. Ooh, 12,000 gold just from what we had alone. Plus another 4,500 from the quest itself. Alright, what have we got? Faded. Chance to turn any miss into a hit. Replaces Mediator, alright. Ruins Tactician, 15% damage in the ruins. Replaced Warrior of Light. Would have preferred Warrior of Light, but okay. Cove Adventure, minus 20% Stress and Cove replaced Ruins Explorer. Well, just as the good arrives, so too does it disappear.
The shuffling dead are silenced. We have claimed dominion over the ruins once more.
Reports from the hill cottages confirm a welcome reduction in the general air of malice in and around the old ruins. That's going to be very useful for the next quest I intend to take on. Let's see. Abbey Poignant has gone on a personal vision quest to achieve enlightenment, which means he's not going to be available. Buron has returned after the private game broke up. Alright. Good, good. Now, let's see. Can I upgrade the blacksmith once more? I cannot. And I can't really afford to be trading away the crests, or anything really, for extra deeds. What about the guild? Nope. I mean, outside of training regimen, but I'm not really interested in that. Still can't upgrade the hero's barracks. I really need some deeds. Now what's this? Highwayman only. Plus 10% damage, 4% crit, 6% protection, minus 75% healing while camping. Boots of much kicking. Much kicking. Such wow. I can't believe I made that reference. But, because of the fact that we have, well, 1 greater resolve, but more damage in the ruins, I think it might be a good idea to go on this quest now. Take our A-team, take out the first boss, and get a good, good trinket for our highwayman. And so I don't forget it this time, equip all trinkets. I'd best get to equipping. Let's see. Let's go by class restriction. New. Let's use the Drifter's buckles. Some Archer's ring would be the Archer's ring would be very useful. Let's see, I think I'm definitely gonna stack the Chergon, Rouge, the Charm for healing. Lame. Oh well, suppose I should have seen that one coming. No, wait, he's already got maximum. See, there's that. Don't have to worry about Blight in the ruins. Minus 5 accuracy. Yeah, I don't think I really want to reduce accuracy more than it already is. Protection Stone could be useful. But that would lower his speed. Then again, he's already the slowest one in the party. Let's see, what can I get for you? 20 Blight Resist? No. Nothing I really can give you that would do any good. Shame I can't get a second one on there, because that would be great. Plus 30% healing. Oh well. I think that'll actually do it for us. So, let's head in and kill the necromancer's apprentice once we have our provisions. And, so I don't forget, 2 shovels. Because this is going to be a medium quest, I'm going to be taking 20 food and 16 torches. So you grab an extra key just in case. Not going to bother with medicinal herbs. Now, your best bet on these boss quests is to... How do I put this? Hold off on the firewood until you've reached the room right before the boss. That way you can get as much healing and stress taken care of before then, because you're going to be gaining a lot from them. Unless you're very lucky. Let's grab an extra holy water just in case. And let me make sure. Shovels, yes. Food, yes. Torches, yes. Let's go.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Now, typically, the boss is going to be in the furthest room from your starting point, so I'm willing to bet he's somewhere around here. Not going to bother with doing too much exploring, just going to make a straight beeline for where the boss is, supposedly. If we could get some scouting that would, you know, confirm what I'm saying, that would be all the better.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I mean, it's stone, it's inanimate. I doubt it cares. A little extra gold never hurt. Empty, but causes no harm. I can only hope I'm right about this. If he's not here, then he's definitely going to be here. Now, the thing about all this is you want to get in as few battles as possible. Why? Well, it means less having to. It means you don't have to worry as much about healing up.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And being at less than maximum health.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
When you fight the boss. Good, good. Keep up that dodge. And that +4 to dodge is really helping out. Okay, that'll get him an 8 blight, but he'll still hold on by 1. May as well use a duelist advance in order to weaken.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And then take a judgment to the bone soldier.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Got a little extra food, good. Blightstone. That would actually be useful on Gibbard. Little less speed, but not too big of a concern for me. Okay, nothing in there. Gonna ignore the bookcase. Figures. And figures. Alright, let's start getting people moved around. Let's try taking out the bone rabble.
Begone, fiend!
One time I forget my own advice. But it matters not.
Back to the pit.
For I shall send these ghoulish beings back from whence they came. Alright, let's get a bit of battlefield medicine to help our healer. Yeah, figures. The second I have a riposte on my highwayman, nobody wants to attack him. I mean, it makes sense, but still. Alright, let's get some Inspiring Cry. 1, to get some torch, and 2, healing and stress relief. Stop attacking my Vestal!
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
focus on getting her back up to health. Well, I did ask you to stop attacking my Vestal, so I'll give you that one. Okay, back up to almost full. Those corpses are taken care of, which means I can take him out soon enough. Alright. Clear away the corpse.
Devastating blow.
As I was saying, clear away the corpse, get him stunned, and finish him off.
Destroyed. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Now, here's the thing. I don't really need any healing, stress or otherwise. So, if I'm right, the boss is right here, and I could probably get some healing after the fight. And if I'm wrong, well, that means I didn't waste my campfire. Ah, good, some deeds. I needed those.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Okay. Let's give Reynald some food. Get him back up to snuff. Now, is this the boss? It is.
Fierce, terrible, nightmare-made material.
Now, here's the thing. This guy, he's not going to stay at the front, so I'm going to want to get that point-blank shot off right away, because I may not be able to get it again. Just keep hitting him with everything we've got. Get as much damage in as possible. He is considered unholy, so that means that Dismas is going to be able to get some extra damage. Yeah, this guy summons skeletons. Now, I believe it's random what he summons, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it's random. Let's get some blight on this guy. Start taking care of his soldiers.
Executed with impunity.
Because without those, he's got no defense. There, now if he tries to go for an attack on us, we'll counter him. Not that it won't stop him from doing damage unless he misses, but still. Yeah.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Having judgment on your Vestal is very useful in this fight,
Another one falls.
as it allows her to hit him from anywhere. Probably not going to get a stun off, but we'll at least clear the corpses. Ah. Ooh. Wait, what? Ah, I guess when it attacks all party members, it doesn't count. Okay, get another duelist that had duelist advance. I say we focus on the necromancer, try to take him out as fast as possible. Because the bone soldier's not a problem.
With no living sinew to actuate them, will these walking bones finally fail?
Well, considering the fact that that was just the apprentice, I doubt it.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
We are actually not going to head back to the hamlet yet, because I want to get rid of as much stress as possible before heading out.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Gee, thanks. Really have a lot of faith in us. Anyways, as I was saying, getting rid of as much stress as possible will help us out a great deal. Because it means that no stress means I don't have to send them into stress recovery. Well, let's do a bit of praying. And rest.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
And that purpose is to head home. Because we are done here. Got a nice set of boots. Didn't get as much gold from collected treasure, but that wasn't the purpose of our visit. And of course, Dismas caught something. Hemophilia, minus 50 blood resist. Yeah, I'll be getting rid of that as much as possible. Let's see, resolution, in town will never drink. Quick draw. Okay. Torn rotator, I don't have any melee skills on you, so that's not an issue. And robust, that's good. Let's see, what to upgrade?
Perhaps things are not as bad as they seem.
Let's see, one good week, and while the campaign continues to drag on, recent events have emboldened the standing roster. Confidence is reported to be at an all-time high. Well, yeah, we just took out the necromancer's apprentice, and Poignant is returned. Now, we've got 3 veterans. Now, what that would normally mean in regular play is that we wouldn't be able to send them on low-level missions, as they would claim that it's not worth my time. But, because we're playing Radiant, we are allowed to send them on low-level missions. Still can't upgrade the Smith. What about the Guild? Nope. Oh well. Let's see, we don't have enough time to take on another expedition. Honestly, I'm surprised we have any time left over. Let's see, let's take care of this hemophilia. How many leeches does this really take? Enough until you're no longer vulnerable to bleeding, which I suppose is kind of ironic you'd be using leeches for that, considering that they're meant for bleeding. Huh. Oh well. Let's see. Yeah, not much else to do. Can't recruit anyone because I don't have the space for it, or the means to upgrade said space. So, I think I'm going to end this episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and don't forget to check the card in the upper right-hand corner to vote for next week's Friday Let's Play. See you guys in the next episode.